parents and tell me what you've learned about what happened here.
Well, this house was one of the first houses that was hit. The fire came out of those hills, and it was coming about 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, and it was like a rainstorm, except it was fire. It was blowing hot debris through the air, and like I say, it got hit here first. There was no responders here yet, because eventually, I think later on down the road where the fire eventually got farther, a lot of the responders were going door to door pulling people out of the houses, but nobody was able to get here. And my mother and father, being 198, were not able to move fast enough to get out at all. So
Can you tell me about their relationship and how much they loved each other?
yeah, they had their 75th wedding anniversary last May. They met when they were in grade school. He was in 6th grade, she was in 4th grade, and they basically have been together ever since. They went to University of Wisconsin together. They grew up in a small town in Wisconsin, and my father eventually wound up in the war. He fought over in North Africa, Italy, France. Eventually was part of the group that went into Germany. And my mother worked on the home front. She was working factory work like a lot of the ladies did. And then when he got back, they started having kids, and there was eventually 5 of us.
Did you guys grow up in Napa, or they moved here?
No. We grew up out in the Midwest and the East Coast. And then I came out here about 45 years ago, and settled down out here. And then after about 10 years, my mother and father says, well, we're going to go out to California. So they came out, they followed me out. And by then my brother was also out here. And then eventually 2 of my sisters came out. And so, in the end, the whole family was here.
It sounds like you guys are finding some comfort that they were together in the end.
Oh yeah. We often talked among each other about, how either one of them would deal with life without the other. And we always, we were definitely not looking forward to the day that the first one died and the other one had to go on alone. Especially my father. He loved my mother, and he called her the queen right up until the end. Yeah, and we can see by where they found his body that he was trying to get from his room to her room. He never made it, and even if he had gotten there and couldn't get her out, she just couldn't move well at all. There's no way he would have left.
So you came up on this learning the devastation as you drove up?
Well, Chuck, my brother, got here 4 hours after the whole thing happened. So he'd already been here. And so he pretty much filled me in on what it looked like. So this is the first time I've seen it. I just got here about an hour ago.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your guys' loss. I'm sorry that you have to deal with media crews now. Looking at all...
So that's the front door right there. Okay. This was a deck with deck stuff out on it and all that. That was the living room over there. My father's bedroom was back there. My mother's bedroom was over there. And he was moving from his bedroom to hers, and where this green stake is, that's as far as he got.
What was that survived here? That's just a bamboo tree, or?
No. We stuck that there.
Oh, okay.
Because that's where we found my father. My brother came out yesterday, and the coroner came, and they picked up everything and took it away.
Thank you for sharing with us.